Let me know when you're ready. Well, good evening and God bless you wherever you might be tuning in tonight to the Dansville Mustang Sports Network, DMSN. We're live at the Corral in Dansville. Dansville and LeRoy and girls basketball, and a big night indeed. Dansville has an opportunity to wrap up the Livingston County Division I title outright. And prior to tonight's game, a salute to Ray Young, who has gone over 1,000 points in her illustrious career, which has been somewhat split between Dansville and, of course, her first year in Schenectady a couple of years ago. So there'll be a nice tribute along that line. And, of course, glad to be with you here tonight. Glad you could be with us. And, of course, one more broadcast that we know of at this point in time, and that will be Thursday when Dansville and Hornell get together here in boys basketball action. So we get set for action here tonight at the Corral. Dansville coming in with a record of 9-0 as they enter the action here tonight. Chatting with Kristen Kirshner and Mike Deitis prior to the game. Waterloo currently is the number 1 seed. And if they win both games, obviously they'll remain the 1 seed. But we understand that if Waterloo splits, and Dansville wins both of their final 2 games, Dansville could sneak into that number 1 spot, which certainly would be a nice way to end the season and, of course, end the illustrious careers of some of the seniors here for the Dansville Lady Mustangs as well, heading into the sectionals. However, that certainly isn't a goal at this point in time, I don't think, for the Dansville Lady Mustangs. It's playing your best each night out, and of course, possibly winning the sectional title. I would imagine would be the best scenario there for both, or should I say, the best of both worlds, shall we say? Interestingly enough, if the girls sectionals were to open tonight, Dansville would be hosting Wayland Cohocton. That would be an interesting local matchup indeed, for sure. On the boys' side of things, examining things as they are, the Dansville boys would be traveling to Livonia if things were to have started tonight. And I think Dave Moody has seen enough of the Bulldogs and probably would really like to open against somebody else at this point in time. So Dave Moody tonight, our PA announcer, will go to him right now as he will salute Ray Young and her 1,000 points.
1,000 career points, over 700 rebounds, and over 100 assists and blocks. Her abilities on the basketball court have made her one of the most dominant players, not only at Dansville, but throughout Livingston County in Section 5. At this time, I would like to ask Coach Kirshner to assist in presenting a special basketball to a special player. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Dansville Mustang varsity girls basketball player, Ariana Young.
So congratulations to Ray Young. What an outstanding ball game she had the other night. 17 points, 15 rebounds, almost had a triple-double. She had 9 assists, just 1 assist away from having a triple-double in that ball game against Livonia. Speaking about having a big game, how about Hannah LaPlante with 30 points in that 82-32 win over the Bulldogs? And certainly a big game that was indeed, because that ensured that the Dansville Lady Mustangs would wrap up at least a tie for the Livingston County Division I title. Tonight, a win here would secure that top spot outright for the Dansville Mustangs. So this is a big ball game in more ways than one. The first time the two teams met in LeRoy, Dansville defeated the Oakton Knights by a final score of 65-35 at the Castle on the Creek back on the 19th of February. And of course, Mary LaPosa's team has improved since then, and they're going to looking to not give this ball game away, but give the Lady Mustangs a little something to work for here in this one tonight. So let us stand and honor those who have served, who are serving, and who have served and will serve as we salute America with our national anthem here at the Corral as Dansville gets set to host the LeRoy Oacta Knights in girls basketball here on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Glad you could be with us here tonight. Thank you for your support, and please keep your cheering positive.
If we can now stand for the national anthem.
So as we honor America, let's check the starting lineups for both of these two teams. Dana Reschke, a freshman, opening at one guard for Mary LaPosa's Oacta Knights. Bryn Lucky, she is a longtime standout in the red and black. Jennifer Pullyblank in the middle for the Knights. Zara Newton, a sophomore, forward. And Jillian Curtis, another senior standout for LeRoy, as they are clad in their black jerseys, the red numerals trimmed in white, and of course same color scheme for Dansville, but in the white jerseys. Dansville will go with Sydney Stone at one of the guards. She'll be flanked by Hannah LaPlante coming off that 30-point explosion against LeRoy. Maddie Lee
Number 22, Burrell
out there, a 5'8 junior. Bree Caruso, a 5'8 junior, and in the middle, with 1,000 points and more, Ray Young, Kristen Kirshner. On the bench for the Lady Mustangs, our officials tonight, Matt Finch and Phil Embry, as we get set to get things underway. And of course, LeRoy, their final game of the year will be in Letchworth on Friday night. Dansville Friday night visits the Maple City to take on the Hornell Red Raiders in their backyard. And that will not be any kind of an easy pushover of a ball game for sure. Those Lady Raiders shoot the ball very well from three-point land on their home floor. And certainly the Mustangs will get quite a challenge in that one indeed. Heading into next week's sectionals in Class B, the girls' sectionals will consist of, obviously, it'll be quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, and that would be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, respectively, with the higher seeding hosting each round. And, of course, if Dansville can get the number one seed somehow, they would host throughout as far as they win, of course. We'll see. So Ray Young and Jennifer Pullyblank step in, and so does Matt Finch in our high school basketball coverage underway here at the Corral. Bryn Lucky comes away with it, brings it out front. Dana Reschke downtown. It's Jillian Curtis, no good, and out of bounds it goes. And the Dansville Lady Mustangs will get the basketball back. So the Knights launch up a three that rims out. Hannah LaPlante across midcourt, left side wing. It's Stone, high post pass. Ray Young in the paint. Jump shot off the window. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound back. Off the glass, 2 for a quarter, no good. Curtis with a forecourt pass. Lucky brings it across midcourt now for the Knights. Handle the plan on her. Man-to-man defense. We'll use that term loosely in girls basketball, right? Person to person, shall we say? Girl to girl, lady to lady. Right side, it's Reschke bringing it back to the top of the arc. Gives it up on the right side. Lucky running across the lane. Shot off the window, no good. Got about 4 steps on that one. LaPlante on the move up the left side of the floor. A little stutter step off the window, no good. Rebound tipped up and in by Ray Young. So Ray Young with a deuce at the 6:59 mark, and Dansville jumps out in front 2-0. So it takes a minute for the Mustangs to get on the board. Ray tips it out of bounds. Ray, we told you the other night against Livonia, quite a ball game. She had 17 points, 15 boards, 9 assists, just an assist shy of a triple-double. Out front, right side ball tipped away by Hannah LaPlante. Good anticipation, although she wasn't even watching the basketball there. I believe she was watching Bryn Lucky's eyes, if I'm not mistaken. Right side, Knights put it in out front. Curtis, right side of the arc, right side corner. It's Reschke trying to take the baseline. Ball lost out of bounds to the Mustangs as Reschke lost it and the ball hit her knee and rolled out of bounds. Phil Embry awards the ball to the Dansville Lady Mustangs, who lead it 2-0. About a minute and a half in, high post pass. Ray Young spins to the right, leaves it out front. Lee, left side, it's Stone, dumps it down low, back door. Bree Caruso kicks it out front, high post pass. Give and go along the baseline. Bree Caruso pass a little too hot to handle, just off her fingertips. And the Knights will get it back. Dansville with a 2-0 lead, 6:26 left to play in number 1. Dansville 1-3-1 zone press. They pick up 3/4 court, 4-court pass thrown away by the Knights. Good idea, however, as they were looking for Jennifer Pullyblank on the other end, but a little too tall even for Jennifer. So Hannah LaPlante takes it across midcourt, looks to the left, gives to the right. Stone opposite and throws it right into Mary LaProsa's bench. Scorekeeper over there, Tom Dambra, got his hands on the game ball. Should have had him shoot it. 6:09 left to play in the first. Dansville with a 2-0 lead on an inside tip-in by Ray Young. Pullyblank goes left-hand side. Reschke loses the handle on it, and in the paint, Pullyblank puts it up and ties it. So Pullyblank with a deuce at 5:57, and we're knotted at 2 apiece. Left side, it's Stone. Puts it on the floor, looking for help, and gets it from LaPlante. Down low, it's Ray Young. Give and go. LaPlante down the lane, left side off the window, and gets it to drop. Give and go, and LaPlante with the deuce. Assist Ray Young at the 5:36 mark, and it's 4-2. Dansville with the lead. Ball into the Mustang bench over there. Aaron Patinella retrieving the ball from Matt Finch. Restarts play with 5:32 showing. A little lob pass into the paint. Spinning left side shooting. Almost got the shot to go. Bree Caruso whistle for the foul on Curtis. Caruso her first. And Jillian Curtis at the line looking to knot things up if she can from the stripe. Dansville with a 4-2 lead. First one on the way. No good. Well, so she can't tie it up now, but she can slice it to a 1-point ball game. So the senior knocks the second one down, so it's a 4-3 ball game. Dansville with a lead, 5.5 left to play in number 1. Right side, it's Lee circling the arc, and now it's Stone, high post pass, backdoor, all alone. It's Hannah LaPlante with the tip and the score. LaPlante on the give and go along the baseline. 5:13 left to go in the first, and it's a 6-3 Dansville lead. Forecourt right side tipped away by Caruso, taken away by Young. Forecourt Caruso and a 3-on-2. Left side bounce pass, cross-court pass. Good anticipation by Bryn Lucky, who couldn't keep the ball in bounds underneath. Good job done that time defensively by Lucky. Checking in now, here comes Karina Dunn, the freshman. Dunn in, and Pullyblank out for Mary LaProsa. Inside jumper, foul line left. Ray Young gets it to fall. So Ray Young from the outside with 4:50 left to go, and it's 8-3 Dansville. Left side corner, out front on top. Jumper from the foul line is no good. Rebound tipped out front. Hannah LaPlante on the run. 1-on-1. She's going coast to coast, ladies and gentlemen, for another one. LaPlante with a deuce on the coast-to-coast bucket. 4:30 left to play in the first, and it's 10-3 Mustangs. Opposite, left side, ball taken away by Stone. Out front, Mustangs on the move again. LaPlante, left side, Lee off the window, no good. Whistle and a foul called on Curtis. Jillian Curtis picks up her first personal foul, and Madison Lee, if she's going to get her points, she's going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. She's going to have to earn it, right? Like that old investment commercial from many moons ago, showing our age. 4:15 left to play. Dansville with a 10-3 lead as Ray Young laces up the limousines for the feet, as they used to be called. So Maddie Lee on the free throw line. 4:15 left. Nets the first one. Dansville adds to their lead. Lee with her first point of the night. 11-3 Mustangs. Second one on the way. Got them both. So Maddie Lee connects twice. 12-3. In the backcourt, Bryn Lucky back right side. It's Curtis. Curtis with Stone on her. Ahead on the left side into the corner. Launching it from there. Reschke rims it out. Left side corner. Ray Young with it. Brings it up the floor in the middle. It's Stone. Left side bounce pass. Lee slashing to the hole. Shooting. No offensive foul on Lee as Jillian Curtis drew the charge on Lee. Lee's first personal foul. Timeout, LeRoy. 3:56 left to play. You're watching high school basketball on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. With your score in girls basketball, we're in the first. 3:56 left to play. Dansville 12, LeRoy 3. Well, fans, be sure to join us for our final telecast of the regular season. We told you that the regular season would be here and gone before you know it, and it certainly has been. Saturday, the Dansville Mustangs will host the Hornell Red Raiders in boys basketball at 4 o'clock, and it shapes up to be a dandy because that first meeting down in the Maple City saw Dansville defeat Kirk Scholl's team by 10, minus Jackson White, of course. But even so, any victory against the Hornell Red Raiders is a big one for Dansville, and that's a huge victory there. And, of course, the Red Raiders will come hungry, no question about it. On Saturday, in the final game of the regular season, they'll be trying to work their way into position in Class B1. Forecourt pass stolen away by Ray Young. Backdoor pass off to Hannah LaPlante, who banks it home. Give and go. LaPlante with the deuce. 3:41 left to play, and it's 14-3 Dansville. Midcourt, Lucky, right side wing. It's Curtis launching him from four-point land almost. Rebound again, Ray Young. Outlets left-hand side. LaPlante across midcourt. Right side wing, Maddie Fiala into the mix now. Fiala, backdoor pass, underhand scoop for LaPlante off the glass and gets it to drop again. LaPlante with a bucket on the give and go. 16-3 Dansville with 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Right side corner, it's Reschke. Uses up the dribble. Lucky stops the foul line. Cross-court pass taken away by LaPlante. Ahead to Fialo on the left-hand side at midcourt. Left side wing, it's Lee looking to go back door. Good defensive play that time by Zaria Newton, who stepped into the passing lane. Lee, long distance, got it from downtown. Maddie Lee. Call and collect at the expense of the Acton Knights. 19-3 Dansville. Reschke bounce pass underneath. Zaria Newton jumping up, they say. Possession now gives it back to Dansville. Zaria Newton giving away quite a bit of height there to Ray Young on that play. Zaria about 5'7". Ray, 6'2". So, basketball in the hands of Hannah LaPlante. Mustangs with a 19-3 lead, 2:28 left to play here in the first. Left side wing, it's Lee. High post pass, Young. Looks to the right side. LaPlante from the outside. Jumper 10-footer, no good. Rebound taken down underneath by Karina Dunn. Forecourt pass picked off by LaPlante. Ahead on the right side, it's Fiala. Fiala penetrating left side, it's Lee. Gives it back. Ray Young in the paint. Kisses it off the window for the bucket. Good ball movement again by the Dansville Mustangs, and with 2 minutes left, it's 21-3 Dansville. Double team in the backcourt, whistle, and a foul called on Maddie Fiala. Fiala, her first. Abby Belcher back in, or should I say, makes her first appearance of the night. Sydney Stone is back. Right-hand side into the mix now, Sierra Burke, the 8th grader. Right side. Gives it up in the corner, saved back in. Ray Young, forecourt pass, it's Fiala. Fiala up the floor, top of the arc. Left side wing, it's Abby Belcher. Belcher gets it baseline right, double team, bounce pass along the baseline. Shot by LaPlante, no good. Tipped up by Belcher, no good. Rebound, Curtis. Jillian Curtis coming away with it, and the Knights across midcourt. Dansville with a 21-3 lead. LaPlante almost came up with a steal on the top of the point there. Right side corner, tipped away by Stone, but controlling it, Dana Reschke for LeRoy. And turned it over, said Matt Finch. I got the hand underneath the basketball and then over the top. That's a no-no, and the Mustangs get it back with a 21-3 lead. A little over a minute left to play in this first quarter. Left side wing, Stone cutting against the lane. Shot blocked by Pulley Blank. Out front, Knights get it again. Forecourt pass on the right. Reschke ahead of the field, lost the handle on it, out of bounds to Dansville. Good defensive play there. Sydney Stone got back, was trying to get in position for a block there, but the ball trickled off of the fingertips of Reschke. Dansville gets it back with 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 21-3, Dansville with the lead. Left side wing, it's Stone. Inside the paint, right side corner, it's Fiala. High post pass, LaPlante in the paint. Short jumper, got it. The lefty knocks it down again. LaPlante, forecourt pass knocked away. Last touch by LeRoy. So 23-3 Dansville. LaPlante knocks it out off of the Knights. Stone off of the inbounds. High post pass, Abby Belcher. Right side, bounce pass, outside jumper, 7-foot left side, back iron, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Ray Young touched it last, said Matt Finch. 23 ticks of the timer left in this first quarter of play. Dansville with a 23-3 lead. Basketball comes in for the Oakton Knights. Ball stolen away. Abby Belcher out front. Hannah LaPlante gives it back. Belcher, foul line jumper, got it. Abby Belcher knocks it down. 12 seconds left to go, and it's 25-3 Dansville. Right side, Curtis ahead. Right side corner, picked off by Stone. Stone on the run. Ahead, it's LaPlante. Left side picks up the loose ball, shoots at the buzzer. No good. We've come to the end of one on the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network in girls basketball from the Corral. Dansville 25, LeRoy 3. Good to see Matt Finch. Good to see Phil Embry, our two officials here tonight. Officials don't get a lot of recognition too often, but Phil and Matt, friends of mine, Long, long time. It's always good to see both of them. And I get to see both of them a lot of times in different seasons of the year. Speaking of which, got football season coming up. Hopefully we'll have some live coverage on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network, and hopefully maybe some baseball and softball coverage as well, maybe, when the spring sports season further continues. Of course, with this COVID scenario, who knows what we call spring anymore. LeRoy with the basketball in, backdoor pass shot, no good. Tipped back up once, twice that time by the 8th grader, Sierra Burke. Along the baseline, a whistle and a foul. I believe it's Abby Belcher, and it is her first, team's fourth. Dansville with a 25-3 lead, and Curtis will trigger the inbound for Mary Laposa's team. Left side corner, it's Dunn. The outside jumper gets it for two. So Karina Dunn makes it a 25-5 ball game in favor of Dansville. Mustangs, Lee from the outside, left side corner, give and go. Abby Belcher kisses it off the window, running one-hander, gets it to go. Abby Belcher with a deuce. 7:26 left to play. 27-5. Stolen away by Lee Whistle and a foul called. Bryn Lucky, the guilty party. Her first, team's second. Mustangs will get it back. Congratulations to Mike Ditas and the Dansville JV girls, who are 9-0 as well. 54-27 winners in the junior varsity game. We'll tell you more about that at halftime. Left side wing, downtown, Sydney Stone, no good. Rebound out front, Lee running one-hander to the paint, whistle and a foul. Somebody reached in. I think it might have been Sierra Burke, and that's who it is. Burke, her first personal, and Lee heads to the line. Maddie with 5 points in the ball game. 7:12 remaining to play here in the first half. Dansville with a 27-5 lead, make it 28. Lee with 6 in the ball game now. She'll get one more. And the southpaw, high bounce, can't get it to drop. Gets one of two. 28-3 for the Mustangs. Out front, Lucky hustling down the paint. Left side, running the left-hander, gets it to drop. Bryn Lucky doing what she does best. Hustling up and down the floor. 6:56 left to play. 28-7 now. Dansville still with the lead. High post pass, running one-hander. Aaron Patinella, no good, but a whistle and a foul called. And I think once again, it was the 8th grader, Sierra Burke. That's her second. And going to the line, Aaron Patinella. So Patinella at the line. Reschke in. Burke out. So Patinella from the free throw line with 6:46 remaining to play. A 28-7 Dansville lead. Patinella's first one. She's got it. Aaron, 5'11 junior, drills the first one. 29-7 in favor of the Mustangs. Dansville outscored LeRoy 25-3 in the first quarter. Second one on the way, 1 out of 2. 29-7. Stolen away at midcourt, whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Dana Reschke, her first, team's third. Interesting scenario. If the sectional playoffs would have started today in girls basketball, Dansville would be hosting Wayland Cohocton in the first game. From the outside, cross-court pass, left side, outside jumper for Lee, no good. Rebound out front, Curtis, forecourt pass picked off by Lee. Lee over and back. Must be Dansville had touched it first. Because obviously if LeRoy had touched it, Lee could have gone over and back without any problem. So, Lucky across midcourt, Dansville with a 29-7 lead, switches hands, penetrates the lane, left-hand shot, no good. Stone with a rebound. Fiala in the ball game, pushing it up the floor for Kristen Kirshner's Mustangs. Stone on top, left side corner, it's Lee down low, tried to force it in down there to Aaron Patinella, but pulley blank, swatted it away. Zaria Newton to the scorer's table. She'll check in now for the Oakton Knights. Can't use the red and black scenario because both teams are red and black. And it comes underneath. Patnella with a shot off the window, no good. Rebound, Stone out front. Lee, high post pass. Belcher in the paint, right side. Fiala has the ball knocked away by Reschke, and Fiala with a reach in. Whistle for her second personal. In comes Bree Caruso. Caruso in, Fiala out. Karina Dunn, the freshman, tosses it in now to Lucky. Lucky across midcourt. On the right-hand side, keeps the dribble alive. Caruso on her. If there's ever a blue-collar worker out there, it's Bree Caruso, I'll tell you that. Ball dribbled off of her foot and out of bounds. Dansville gets it back. 5:50 left to play in the first half. Dansville with a 29-7 lead. Looking to wrap up the Livingston County Division I title outright here tonight. Right side wing, it's Lee. Right side corner, Patnell on a give and go. Lee across the paint, off the window, gets it to drop. Maddie Lee with good movement without the basketball. 31-7, Dansville. Lucky with a penetration move, no good. Rebound tipped away from the Mustangs underneath. LeRoy will keep it on the right-hand side. Dansville wraps up their season in the Maple City against Hornell. That won't be an easy chore on Friday night. Ball out front on top. It's Reschke, right side corner. Lucky lets fly. Outside jumper, no good. It's Caruso who collects the rebound, puts it on the floor, hustles it up the floor. Forecourt pass on the left. Stone along the baseline, scoops it up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Curtis, forecourt pass. Lucky on the right-hand side, outside the arc. Switches hands, left side corner. Reschke with an outside J, no good. Right side rebound, it is Lee. Lee on the move for the Mustangs. Ahead, Abby Belcher cutting to the hole, swatted out of bounds by Dana Reschke. Good hustle that time by Reschke. So Young and LaPlante check back in for Dansville. Lee and Stone will get a breather. So Caruso will put the ball in play, lobs it in the paint. Lee gets it back right side. Caruso's outside jumper, no good. Ray Young chases the rebound down. Out front, it's LaPlante, right side wing. Caruso, right side corner, it's Belcher. High post pass, jumper, short jumper for Ray Young, no good. Rebound collected by LaPlante, who takes it back out. Fresh shot clock for the Mustangs. Outside the arc, high post pass, give and go. It's LaPlante cutting to the hole, shooting and scoring. 14 points for Hannah LaPlante. 4:25 left to play, and it's 33-7 Dansville. Newton in the right side corner. Brings it out front now, and Curtis trying to take the baseline, cut off by Abby Belcher, swats it out of bounds. Dansville currently the 2 seed behind Waterloo. Waterloo playing Mid Lakes tonight, the only team that Waterloo has even had a game with. Mid Lakes barely lost to them the last time. Inside of double digits. Outside jumper for Dunn for three. Three-pointer for Karina Dunn. So Dunn, the freshman, connects with 4:03 left, and it's a 33-10 game in favor of Dansville. Ray Young, give and go again, and LaPlante tries to put it up and is fouled on the baseline that time. I believe it was Karina Dunn who was whistled for the foul. That's her first. And Hannah LaPlante, who already has 16 points in the ball game, will step to the free throw line, looking to add to the Mustangs' offensive total and hers as well. So LaPlante, the southpaw, first one up, no good. She'll get another one. 33-10 Dansville with the lead. I wish I could say it was a capacity crowd on hand for tonight's game, but I guess maybe it is, according to COVID rules. Second one on the way, and LaPlante knocks one of two down. So Hannah makes it a 34-10 Dansville lead. In the backcourt, Curtis brings it across midcourt. Right side, it's Dunn out front. Lob pass down. Oh, that was a shot. No good. She gets her own rebound back, but traveling called. In the land of the Giants that time, Karina Dunn. Abby Belcher on one side, Ray Young on the other side. Congratulations again to Ray Young. 1,000 points. Left side wing, it is Belcher, and that, of course, includes both Dansville and Schenectady, where she started her high school career. High post pass, Ray Young cutting down the right side off the window, gets it to go +1. Ray Young with 8 points in the ball game. So Ray with a 2+1. 3:21 left to play here in the first half. Dansville with a 36-10 lead. Ray looking to complete a 3-point play. Foul is on Jillian Curtis. That's her third. So Young strokes the free throw. 9 points for Ray, and it's 37-10. Midcourt, it's Lucky, crosses hands, foul line, bounce pass, pulley blank shot blocked by Young. The deflection taken by Patinella. LaPlante's on the move, forecourt pass, Ray Young underneath shooting, got too far underneath, couldn't get it to go. Ahead, it is Lucky. Lucky looking to go coast to coast, whistling a foul. It's going to be Bree Caruso. I'll tell you, Bree will cover you like a blanket. And that's exactly what happened there. Maybe no breathing room was the idea, possibly. So, Bree with her second personal foul. Inbounds it'll come. Karina Dunn will trigger the inbound for Mary Laposa's team. Out front, tipped away by LaPlante and chased down by Reschke. Reschke, left side of the arc, uses a pick, sets up, shoots three, no good, rims it out in the far side. The Knights come away with it, and the ball stolen away out front by Bree Caruso. Caruso leaves it right side. LaPlante cuts inside, shoots, and scores. LaPlante, right side, left side. It doesn't make any difference for Hannah. 39-10. Dansville with the lead. And out front, on top, it is Lucky. 2:25 left to play in the first half. From downtown, it's Lucky for three. Ray Young with a rebound. LaPlante in the backcourt. Ahead right side, it's Caruso slashing to the hole. Puts the shot up and in, and one foul on pulley blank. 2+1 that time for Caruso. Kissed it high off the top of the window with 2:11 left to play. So Bree Caruso's first bucket could turn into a 3-point play. So Patinella checks out. Checking in, Sierra Allen for the Dansville Mustangs. On the line, Bree Caruso looking to complete the 3-point play, 5'8" junior. So Caruso with 2:11 left to play. And gets it to go. So Bree Caruso, 42-10 Dansville. Midcourt, clock has not started. Clock has not started. The clock has not started. Forecourt on the left-hand side. The clock has not started. Ray Young with a steal. Ray's going coast to coast for the shot and the score. So Ray Young with a bucket off the steal. And timeout. LeRoy, 2:03 left to play in the first half. You're watching girls basketball on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network with your score. Dansville 44, LeRoy 10. Well, in case you just joined our telecast tonight, Ray Young saluted prior to the game tonight for her 1,000th point between Schenectady and here. Headed to Niagara University. What a welcome addition she will be, indeed. It'll be interesting to see how she fares against other collegiate players of her ability there. sure she will do well. No doubt about it. Good luck and congratulations, Ray Young. Right side, Dana Reschke outside the arc has the ball stolen away by Hannah LaPlante. Ball knocked away from behind. Karina Dunn knocked it into Terry Conway's scoring table over there next to the Dansville bench. LaPlante and Fiala bring it up the floor with 1:48 left to play in the first half. It has been all Dansville, 44-10. Ray Young in the paint, bounce pass left side. It is Fiala, shot no good, rebound out of bounds, last touch by Bree Caruso, and the Knights will keep it. Maddie Fiala got inside but couldn't get the shot to drop. 1.5 left to play in the first half. Midcourt. It is done with it. Stops the foul line, left side wing. On top, the 8th grader, Sierra Burke, returns it on top. Done with it. Uses a pick. Pulls up, shoots from downtown. Short. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Dansville. I believe it was Sierra Allen who got a hand on that. Trying to control it and was not able to do so. So LeRoy will start from inside underneath on the right side. Burke with a head fake has the ball wrestled away by Bree Caruso. Jump ball, possession arrow favoring Dansville, so the Mustangs are going to get it either way. Ray Young will toss it in. 68 ticks of the timer left in this first half. As Hannah LaPlante. Right side, it's Allen. Right side corner, it's Caruso. Brings it out of the corner. High post pass to Ray Young. In the paint, left side wing. Allen's outside jumper. In and out. A rebound taken off of the floor by the Knights. Rebound taken down that time. Caitlin Rumsey, who was checked in for LeRoy. Burke with an outside jumper, no good. And it's Rumsey with a shot off the window, no good. Rebound, Ray Young. Young outlets right side, Caruso. That was to show you the reach that Ray Young had on that play right there. Just kind of held the ball over everybody. Right side, it's Allen again. Misfires. It's LaPlante with the offensive rebound. Dumps it out front. Right side, low post pass out front. Allen with a jumper again. No good. Right side rebound. Ray Young has the ball knocked away from behind. Returns it out front. LaPlante back on top. Allen 3 for a quarter. No good. 8 seconds left to play in the first half. So it looks like the Knights will have an opportunity to run the clock out here. In it comes as Reschke takes it to midcourt with 5. On top with 2, with 1. Lets it fly and is short of the mark. So there's the half of it, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the Corral girls basketball. You're viewing action on the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network, DMSN, if you will. We'll have to have T-shirts or something made up. Why not? Let's have some fun with this. Your score at halftime in girls basketball. It's Dansville 44, LeRoy 10. What's that?
That's the Waterloo Mid-Lakes girls game.
Oh. It's at Waterloo, so Waterloo's leading.
It's at Mid-Lakes.
Well, it can't be. There's Waterloo's floor. And that's Waterloo's floor. Orange and black. Game's in. Got to be in Waterloo. The floor says Waterloo, so they're leading 28-20. So they're leading 28-20. What was that in second quarter? Oh, the third. Okay.
Yeah, third 28-21.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Well, back here at the Mustangs Corral in Dansville, on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network, Mike Birmingham updating us on the Waterloo Mid-Lakes game, which certainly is being watched by Dansville fans. And right now, Waterloo holding a 28-21 lead over the Mid-Lakes Screaming Eagles midway in the third quarter. We'll try and keep you posted on that one, because if Mid-Lakes were to defeat Waterloo and Dansville wins here tonight and on Friday night, the Dansville Mustangs could be the #1 seed in the sectionals, which will be starting for the girls next Tuesday in Class B2. Strange that Dansville is in Class B2 and the girls in B1 is the boys. So, but at any rate, here tonight, it has been all Dansville in the first half of this one. Congratulations to Ray Young, who celebrated her 1,000th point here tonight prior to the ball game, and that is combined stats between here and Schenectady. Congratulations to Ray. As far as the ball game goes, it has been all Dansville. Dansville out to a 25-3 lead in the first quarter. It was nip and tuck for a bit. At 5:35 left to play in the first quarter, it was a 4-3 Dansville lead, and then Dansville ran off a 21-0 run in the final 5.5 minutes of that first quarter to take a commanding lead. They outscored LeRoy 19-7 in the second, and that's where we stand at halftime. Taking a look inside the numbers, Dansville led by Hannah LaPlante, 17 points at this juncture. She scored 25 the first time the two teams played. Ray Young with 11. That's what she had the first time the two teams met in LeRoy. Maddie Lee with 8. Abigail Belcher with 4. Bree Caruso with 3. Erin Patinella with 1. Dansville, 70% from the free throw line, 7 out of 10. No real foul trouble for the Mustangs. Bree Caruso and Maddie Fiala each with 2. Abby Belcher and Maddie Lee with 1 apiece. LeRoy, they have been led by Karina Dunn's 5 points. Jennifer Pulley Blank and Bryn Lucky with 2 each, and Jillian Curtis with 1. LeRoy, 50% from the line, 1 out of 2. No real foul. Well, there is foul trouble for LeRoy. Jillian Curtis with 3. Sierra Burke with 2. Jennifer Pulley Blank, Bryn Lucky, Karina Dunn, and Dana Reschke with 1 apiece. JV basketball earlier this evening here at the Corral. Mike Didas' Dansville JV's 9-0 after a 54-27 doubling up of LeRoy in the opener. Ainsley Belcher and Megan Tyler each with 15 points in that game. Emma Allen with 8. Stephanie Youngers with 6. Kaylee Meyer and Abby Roel with 4 apiece. Chelsea Tyler with 2 for the JV Mustangs. LeRoy was led by Lindsay Stefanella's 14 points. Abby Allen with 5. And Kenna McKenzie with 4 for the JV Knights. So, we had mentioned at the start of this season, which seemed like it was only yesterday, that this season would fly by, and it has. Dansville, the girls, will play their final game on Friday in Cornell. The Dansville boys will play tomorrow night in LeRoy, and then Saturday they'll be back here for a 4 o'clock start in our next telecast here on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Will be on about 4 o'clock with all the action. And, of course, the seedings for the 2021 sectional abbreviated tournament will take place on Sunday March the 7th for both the boys and the girls. And of course, the abbreviated version of the sectionals this year will find the top 8 seeds from each classification participating in the postseason, and that's it. The rest will play either pool play or pick up a couple of non-league games if that is the choice, of course, of that particular district. Some of them may want to start focusing on cheerleading, volleyball, and football. We'll have to wait and see. We'll try and keep you posted on the Dansville side of things. It looks like both the Dansville boys and girls will both make the sectionals. Dansville girls obviously will be in and will probably host a potential Tuesday night quarterfinal opener next Tuesday evening here against most likely the 7th seed, who, if the postseason opened tonight, it would be the Wayland Cohocton Golden Eagles, Royce Flickner's team. That would be an interesting local matchup indeed. And should the Dansville boys finish where they are currently number 6 in the boys' rankings in Class B1. They would travel to Livonia and take on the Livonia Bulldogs in the first round, and that's not an enviable position to be in at this point in time, but an awful lot can certainly change indeed. And over the next couple of days, Dansville with 2 games left, of course. And as far as the girls go, the Dansville girls, 1 game left. That will be in Hornell on Friday night. Dansville boys, as we mentioned, in LeRoy tomorrow. They'll host Hornell here on Saturday at 4 o'clock. And, yep, the season will be over with. Hard to believe. Well, we've got a second half of girls basketball action coming your way in just a moment. We'll have it for you here on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Your score at halftime, it's Dansville 44, LeRoy 10. Well, with Billy Gibbons and company doing the backdrop with ZZ Top, we're set to let the second half unfold here at the Mustangs Corral. LeRoy will be moving left to right in the black jerseys with the red numerals trimmed in white. Dansville moving right to left with the white jerseys with red numerals trimmed in black. And Bryn Lucky gets things underway for the Knights as she puts it in play. Quickly tipped out of bounds by Bree Caruso. And Lucky will try it again. 44-10 Dansville with a lead here after 1 half of play. Left-hand side. Shooting in the paint, shot blocked by Ray Young. As Dana Reschke, the freshman, tried to get in the land of the Giants, but nope. Basketball is LeRoy's. The Knights were going the other way. I don't know why. Ray Young blocked it cleanly and went out. So maybe they thought it hit one of the Oakton Knights on its way out, possibly. Well, at any rate, Julian Curtis will trigger the inbounds for Mary LaPosa's team. Left side corner. They'll get it back out front. Over the top, Bryn Lucky pulls up. She shoots 3. No good off the window. Bree Caruso collects it and puts it on the floor for Dansville. Brings it up the floor. Left side, it's LaPlante. High post pass. Give and go. Baseline right. Sydney Stone, no good. Whistle and a foul called underneath. It's going to be on Caitlin Rumsey, her first, and Sydney Stone goes to the line in quest of her first points of the night. 7:35 left to play here in quarter number 3. Game that has been dominated by Dansville, and Stone misfires on the first one. She'll get one more. Dansville 7 of 11 from the free throw line thus far in the ball game, a little under 70%. Second one on the way for Stone, and gets the second one to drop. So a 45-10 lead for Dansville. They'll make it 8 out of 12. 75% now. Quickly those numbers change. Out front left side, it's Rumsey. On her. Defensively, Bree Caruso. Ball knocked away, taken away by Stone. Stone looking to go coast to coast. Puts the shot off the glass. No good. Rebound, Reschke whistling a foul. It's going to be called on Sydney Stone, her first. The Knights will get it back. Dansville with a 25-3 lead. At the end of the first quarter, they went on a 21-0 run from the 5.5-minute mark when they had, at that time, a 4-3 lead. High post pass in the paint. Running one-hander, Curtis off the glass, no good. Rebound, Curtis trying to get it back. LaPlante comes away with it, tries to split two defenders. She does, puts the shot out the window and gets at the ball. Hannah LaPlante doing what she does best, end-to-end basketball. Now, there's a lot of things that she does best, so too numerous to mention on the basketball floor for sure. Out front, on top, Reschke gives it back on the right side. Rumsey circling the arc from right to left. Leaves it on top. Lucky comes to get it. Dumps it down low. Curtis double teamed underneath. Bree Caruso got a hand on it. Turnaround jumper is no good. Sydney Stone with a rebound for Dansville. Caruso spins away from trouble. Gets it to midcourt and now takes it across with 6:10 left to play in the third. Stone, high post pass, backdoor pass. LaPlante tripped up on the far side. Foul called on Karina Dunn. That's her second. And Hannah LaPlante, no worse for wear. She has been resilient this year. She sat out a lot of the junior year with some injuries. Good to see her back healthy, I'll tell you that. Give and go, left-hand side Lee cutting across the paint. Nope, traveling called, says Phil Embry. That little T-Berry shuffle before she put it up. It's a no-no. Basketball back to LeRoy. 5:53 left to play on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. We're in the third quarter. Dansville with a 47-10 lead in girls basketball. Outside jumper. It's Curtis for three. No good. Ray Young with a rebound. Leaves it for LaPlante. Now, Richie Welch and the Dansville football Mustangs would like to see that be one of the scores of their game. On the plus side, obviously. Left-hand side, Dansville with only 2 home games out of the 6th in football, as we have seen. LaPlante letting fly for 3. Got it from downtown. Hannah LaPlante call and collect with a 3-pointer with the 5:15 mark, and it's 50-10 Dansville. From downtown, way off the mark for Curtis, who tried to answer, was unable to do so. Aaron Patinella and Maddie Fiala are in for Dansville. Zaria Newton in for LeRoy. Hannah LaPlante and Ray Young take a seat on Kristen Kirshner's bench. Also checking out on the far sideline for LeRoy, I believe it was Caitlin Rumsey who checked out, and Zaria Newton checked in for the Knights. Left-hand side, it's Stone. 5 minutes left to play in the third. Dribble drive, baseline left. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound tipped up by Patinella. She's fouled. And it is going to be on Jillian Curtis. That's her 4th. And Jennifer Pullyblank is back. So on the line will be Patinella. Aaron, 1 point. It came from the free throw line in the first half. 4:54 left to play in the third. 50-10. Dansville with the lead. Patinella hits the first one. She's got another one coming. Fouled as she tried to put that offensive rebound back up and in. And the junior forward nails them both. 3 points for Aaron. 53-10, or to make it 52-10 Dansville. Out front, Lucky with a crossover dribble, cut off by Caruso. Newton with the outside jumper, gets it. Zaria Newton with the first LeRoy points of the second half. It comes at the 4:37 mark, 52-12 Dansville. Caruso across the lane. Fiala, outside jumper, baseline right, no good. Rebound, Patinella dishes under the bucket, shot off the window, no good that time for Sidney Stone. Couldn't get it to drop. Ball out of bounds to Dansville as Zaria Newton touched it last, said Matt Finch. Matt Finch with the basketball underneath. Phil Embry around the outside arc. Left side wing, it's Fiala. Double team, spins away, ball taken away by Pulley Blank. The Knights with some good defense. Ahead on the left side, Lucky across the timeline with 4:10 left to play in the third. Keeps it alive out front. Acceleration dribble drive, right side, puts the shot up. Foul called on Caruso. Her third, and going to the line is going to be Bryn Lucky. So Lucky at the free throw line. Abby Belcher and Sierra Allen back in for the Dansville Mustangs. And that's the extent of the Dansville bench over there. I'm not sure where Morgan Wolcott is tonight. First one up is good as Lucky bottoms it out. So Lucky knocks it in. 52-13, make it 52-14. So Lucky drills them both. 52-14, 4 minutes left to play in the third. And Fiala, left side wing, it's Allen, high post pass, Patinella. Patinella bottled up, traveling call, moved the wrong pivot foot. That's why you come to a jump stop. Planting both feet, you can spin either way, but that was not the case in that instance. Basketball out front in the hands now of Bryn Lucky. Fiala on her, left side corner, it's Newton, outside jumper, no good. Rebound Fiala for Dansville. 3:35 left to play in the third, 52-14, Dansville with a lead. Left side wing, it's Allen into the corner. Stone, cross-court pass back door, trying to get it over there to Erin Patinella off of her fingertips. Timeout Knights, Mary Laposa wants to diagram something up for her young team. 3:24 left to play here at the Corral. You're watching girls basketball, high school style, on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network with your score, Dansville 52, LeRoy 14. Well, the Dansville Mustangs, in quest of capturing the Livingston County Division I title outright, and they would do so if they can hold on the rest of the way here tonight with their one remaining game in the Maple City Friday night against Brian Dyring's Red Raiders, and it won't be an easy one, I guarantee you. So Bryn Lucky brings it across midcourt for LeRoy. Crossover dribble, running one-hander with a left hand. No good. Patinella picks off the carom for Dansville. Fiala looking up floor, left-hand side. It's Stone looking to go cross-court off of Abby Belcher's fingertips and tracked down by Karina Dunn for LeRoy, but she travels in the backcourt. And the basketball goes back to the Mustangs. 52-14, Dansville with the lead. Dansville looking to go 9-0. Shot off the window. Abby Belcher gets it to drop. Good look off of the inbound. Belcher with a deuce with 2:53 remaining. 54-14. Check that. Dansville is 8-0 on the year, not 9-0. They can be 9-0 with a win here tonight. On the left-hand side, it's Lucky. Lucky pulls up. Good jump switch that time by Patinella defensively. And out front, Dana Reschke handling the basketball. Pulls the trigger on three. No good. Rebound to Stone. Outlet right side, Fiala. 2.5 left to play in the third. Dansville in command of this one. Allen gives it back on top, throws it away. Lucky with the loose ball. Up the floor on the left-hand side, puts the shot off the glass. No good. Rebound underneath. Lucky is going to try it again. No good. Whistle and a foul called. It's going to be on the Mustangs. Sydney Stone, the guilty party, her second. And going to the line is going to be Bryn Lucky. 2:10 showing on the third quarter timer. 54-14, Dansville with the lead, and Lucky buries the first one. Bryn with 5 points in the ball game. Bryn scored 10 the last time the two played at the Castle on the Creek in LeRoy, and she gets them both. So Bryn Lucky 4 for 4 from the line. 54-16 is your score here in the third quarter. Dansville with the upper hand. Fiala taking it across midcourt, left side of the arc. Good jump switch there by Karina Dunn. Dunn knocks it away. Fiala tracks it down at midcourt. Forecourt pass underneath. Patinella in the paint puts a shot off the window. In and out. No good. Patinella 2 for a quarter. Can't get it to drop. Rebound tipped up again. 3 for $1. Nothing. And it's going to go the other way. It's going to be on Sydney Stone. Loose ball foul. That's her third. Ray Young and Hannah LaPlante check back in. 1:42 left to play in the third. So, basketball in the hands of Bryn Lucky. Lucky across midcourt, 1:38 showing on the third quarter timer. Right side wing, it's Reschke. Abby Belcher on her. Man-to-man defense employed. Belcher gets around the pick. They bring it out front. Ball thrown away and into the scorer's table. Dansville will take over with 1:22 showing on the third quarter clock. Mustangs in command of this one. LeRoy came in with a record of 1-7. That one win against Letchworth. Cutting back door, going all the way for the shot and the score. Textbook pass and conversion by Patinella, and the pass by Hannah LaPlante with 1:06 left, and it's 56-16 Dansville. Reschke handling it out front, stops the foul line, gives it up out front. Pulley-Blank's jumper is good. Jennifer Pulley-Blank, the sophomore. Nice jump shot there with 49 seconds left to go, 56-18. Allen, low post pass. Abby Belcher cutting to the hole, shooting and scoring. Abby Belcher with 8 points. Little give and go and an assist for Sierra Allen with 36 seconds left. 58-18 Dansville. Right side, it's Lucky again. Less than 30 seconds to play in this first half, or in this third quarter, should I say. Dansville in command of this one. Lucky gets over the pick, but Hannah LaPlante with her quickness over the top as well, down low. And bring it out front. LaPlante with a steal with 10 seconds left to go. Up the floor on the left, going all the way. Scoops and scores. LaPlante with the bucket. And that will do it here in the third quarter. You're watching girls basketball on the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. Your score as we head into the fourth. It's Dansville 60, LeRoy 18. Now, fourth quarter action set to unfold here at the Corral. Dansville can hold on for another 8 minutes. They will be the Livingston County Division I champions outright. 8 minutes left to play in this one. Dansville with a 60-18 lead. Oh, the Mustangs with it to start this fourth quarter. LaPlante, Lee, Caruso, Young, and Patinella in for Kristen Kirshner's team. Reschke, Curtis, Lucky, Rumsey, and Burke in for the Knights. Aaron Patinella with a shot off the window and the bucket and a foul on Dana Reschke, her second. So Patinella opens the fourth quarter with a potential three-point play. So Aaron will go to the line, trying to complete it here. 62-18 and make it 63-18. So Aaron Patinella, 63-18, Dansville. Looks like Dansville will capture that Division I crowd. Foul line jumper for Curtis. Back iron no good, and Hannah LaPlante tracks it down. 7.5 left to play in the game. LaPlante, left side wing. Nothing in yet on that Waterloo Mid-Lakes game yet. LaPlante going down low. It's Patinella, no good. Burke with the rebound, brings it up the floor on the right-hand side. 61-26 Waterloo with the lead, so it looks like the Indians will wind up being the number one. We don't anticipate Minders to defeat them in that last game of the year. From the outside shot, partially blocked by Ray Young, rebound by Patinella. And the final score of that Waterloo game, 61-26, as Waterloo comes away with a victory at home over Mid-Lakes. Cross-court pass. Boy, did they step up here tonight, the Waterloo Indians. Last time the two teams played, it was a close one. Lee from long range, no good. Long rebound. It's Lucky who loses the handle on it, out of bounds. And so basketball will be LeRoy's. Although it went off LeRoy. I honestly think it hit Phil Embry's shoe when it went out of bounds. Down low, right-hand side, ball stolen by Bree Caruso. Caruso puts it on the floor for the Mustangs. Left side wing, it's Lee slicing along the baseline, puts a shot up and in, and a foul called. 2+1 for Maddie Lee. Foul called out front on the night, so Lee with a chance to execute the three-point play. 10 points in the ball game for Lee. 6:12 left to play. So Lee on the line and gets it. So Maddie, 11 points in the ball game, 66-18. Foul called on Caitlin Rumsey. That was her second. So on top, left-hand side, it's done. Pulls the trigger on three, way off the mark. Burke trying to track it down. So the Waterloo Indians defeat Minders handily, 61-26. They are the one seed, and should they and Dansville match up in that final, it would be in Waterloo, and boy, what a battle that one should be. But you got to get that far first. A lot of basketball to be played until then. So Fiala across midcourt uses up the dribble and finds Lee outside the arc on the left. Stone looking down low, high post pass. It's Ray Young, stops the foul line, left side Caruso out front. Lob pass even over Ray Young's outstretched arms, picked off by Lee. It's Ray Young in the paint, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound at the foul line. It's Young, gives it back out front, left side wing. Fiala taking along the baseline, looking for help, gets it out front. Stone swings it left side. Lee cutting along the baseline, shooting and scoring off the window. Maddie Lee, a baseline dribble drive for a bucket, 68-18. Dansville, 5:10 left to play in the ball game. Line change for Kristen Kirshner's team approaching the scorer's table. Down low, Curtis, right side wing. It's Burke, shot blocked. Ball underneath, jump it up, they say. Ball will remain in LeRoy's possession. Allen, Patinella, Belcher all check in for Dansville. Lee, Young, and Caruso sit on the far side for the Mustangs. 4:53 left to play in the game. Left side wing, it's Burke, the eighth grader. Gives it back in the corner. Out front, it's Bryn Lucky. 4:48 on the timer. Turnaround jumper for Curtis. No good. Rebounded by Sydney Stone. Fiala will bring it up the floor. The buzzer you heard was the shot clock expiring. Fiala across midcourt, left side of the arc. Spins away left-hand side, uses a pick, gets free along the baseline, now bottled up, bounce pass underneath, a little wraparound pass. Patinella's shot no good. Rebound, Burke off of the floor. Good hustle by the 8th grader, Sierra Burke. Right side in the corner, it's Reschke pulling the trigger and getting the jumper for 2. Reschke with LeRoy's first point of the 4th quarter. 68-20 your score. Fiala cross midcourt, ball tipped away and out of bounds as Lucky tried to pick Fiala's pocket. Dansville keeps it. 3:56 left to play in the ball game. And Allen gets it into Fiala outside the arc on the left. Lucky on her. Right side uses a pick, looking to give the give and go. It's Patinella down low. Abby Belcher cutting the hole, shooting and scoring. Assist, Patinella. Belcher with the bucket. 3:37 left, and it's 70-20, Dansville. Left side, Lucky with a running one-hander, throws it out of bounds. Nope, no, they said it was touched by Dansville. Somebody got a hand on it. Dansville won their last ball game by 50 over Livonia, 82-32. Hannah LaPlante with 30 in that one. Ray Young with a near triple-double. 17 points, 15 rebounds, 9 assists. Jumper baseline right, no good for Curtis. Rebound in the paint, jump it up, they say. And the possession arrow gives it back to Dansville with 3:22 left to play. Dansville looking to wrap up the D1 crown with a victory here tonight in 3 minutes and 16 seconds and counting. Right side, Abby Belcher. Lob pass underneath. It's Patinella cutting, shooting, and scoring. Belcher with the assist. Patinella with the bucket. 3:03 left to play. 72-20. Shot off of the window. No good. Abby Belcher with the rebound. Her sister Ainsley with 15 points in the JV game earlier tonight. Dansville winning that one 54-27. Mike Ditas' team 9-0. Left side, high post pass. It's Patinella. Left-hand shot, missed fires. Rebound taken down by Jillian Curtis. Curtis scored 17 the first time these two teams met. She's got 1 in this one. Out front, downtown, it's Dunn trying 3. Fiala off of the hardwood with a rebound. 2:23 left to play in the game. Fiala, midcourt, takes it across the timeline. Looks to the left-hand side where she finds Sydney Stone. Stone, give and go. It's Allen cutting to the hole, shooting and scoring. So Allen with her first bucket of the night with 2:02 left to play, 74-20 Dansville. Right side running one-hander for Bryn Lucky is no good. Stone with a rebound, Fiala with it, 1:52 left to play. Waterloo a 61-26 winner over Mid-Lakes tonight. Left side corner, it's Belcher back out front. Sydney Stone scoops it up. A sliding Dana Reschke almost came up with it. Belcher outside the arc, bounce pass kicked away by Jillian Curtis. 1:34 left to play in this one. Dansville will wrap up the Livingston County Division I crown outright with a win here tonight. And Stone to get it in. 5 seconds, good defense by LeRoy. So Mary LaPosa's team, with a good job defensively, gets the ball back on the unforced turnover. 74-20 Dansville, 1:29 left to play. Lucky with it out front. Pulley Blank reporting to the scorer's table along with Rumsey. Downtown, it's Lucky, no good. Rebound off the floor, it's Fiala. So Maddie Fiala with 1:13. Brings it to midcourt and across. Mary LaPosa with a line change when time allows. Patinella in the right side corner looking down low. It's Belcher, a turnaround in the paint. Misfires. Lucky picks off the air ball. Hustles up the middle of the floor. Stops the foul line. Gives it up. Reschke for three. No good. Long rebound. Newton. Less than a minute to play. Newton turnaround jumper. 10-footer. No good. Allen with a rebound for Dansville. Leaves it for Fiala. Fiala looking for help. Whistle. And a foul called on Reschke. That's her third. So, line change for LeRoy. Lucky, Curtis, Newton, check out. 40 seconds left to play in the ball game. 40 seconds till the Dansville Mustangs claim the Livingston County Division I title. So, Fiala will walk it to midcourt at this point in time. Across midcourt, right side, Abby Belcher kisses it off the window and gets it to drop. Belcher with the deuce, 23 seconds left to go. It's 76-20. Whistle and a foul in the forecourt. That'd be Belcher and Aaron Patinella. Both there. It was Patinella whistled for the foul. That's Aaron's first. No, on the line or no? Apparently not. So Karina Dunn will put it in play. 20 seconds left. Reschke down the middle of the paint puts a running one-hander high off the window. No good. Stone with the rebound. Ball taken away. No good. Belcher with the boards. 12 seconds left to go in the ball game. So Fiala with it, with 6, with 5, and Lady Mustangs, forecourt. It's Patinella. Shot blocked, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Dansville Lady Mustangs have claimed the Livingston County Division I crown. Your final score tonight on DMSN, the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network in girls basketball. The Dansville Lady Mustangs 76, the LeRoy Acton Knights 20. We'll be back to wrap it up for you in just a moment. So, 2, 6, 4, 2, 1, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5. Well, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations going out to the Dansville Lady Mustangs, who have wrapped up the Livingston County Division I crown here tonight with a 76-20 win over the LeRoy Acton Knights. You're watching girls basketball on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. The night started with a celebration of Ray Young. Went over 1,000 points in her illustrious career, so congratulations to Ray. And the congratulations continue as Kirsten Kirshner's ball club wraps up the Livingston County Division I title outright here tonight before they head off to Hornell on Friday. And this one, close through about the first 3 minutes of play. Dansville put on a 21-0 run from the 5-minute mark on and took a lead in the first quarter. 25-3, 44-10 at the half, 60-18 after 3. The final 76-20. Taking a look inside of the numbers unofficially, Hannah LaPlante with 17 in the first half. She finishes with 24 points in the ball game. Madison Lee with 13, Abby Belcher with 12, Ray Young with 11, Aaron Patinella with 10, Dansville with 5 double-figure scorers here tonight in this one. Sierra Allen with 2, Bree Caruso with 3, and Sydney Stone with 1. Dansville 10 of 14 from the free throw line tonight as the varsity equals the JV tonight both teams are now 9-0 heading into Hornell on Friday night. LeRoy was paced by Bryn Lucky's 6 points, Karina Dunn with 5, Jennifer Pulley-Blank with 4, 2 each for Zaria Newton and Dana Reschke, and 1 for Jillian Curtis, as Mary Laposa's team went 5 of 6 from the free throw line in the ball game tonight. They are now 1-8 and head off to Letchworth on Friday night. The LeRoy Actonites' lone victory this year came against Letchworth at home earlier in the season. They will vie for victory number 2. And on Friday night, to wrap up the season on a winning note, we'll see what happens there. Dansville heads off to Hornell to take on Brian Dyring's team. That one should be a dandy. Look for the Threes to be flying that night at Maple City Gardens. So right now, it looks like the Waterloo Indians, they defeated Mid Lakes tonight, 61-26, a second half blowout. That was a close game in the first half, but Waterloo looks to be probably the number 1 seed going into the sectional tournament next week. As for the girls, they will go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday next week. Dansville, if they remain the higher seed, would host Tuesday's game against a yet-to-be-determined foe on Tuesday night. If the sectionals were to have opened tonight, they would have played Wayland Cohocton. That would be an interesting matchup indeed as well. We'll try and keep you posted there, and we'll see if we have coverage here on DMSN of the sectional tournament next week. We'll try and keep you posted there. Right now, our thanks going out to Mike Birmingham and everyone who has been involved in keeping us on the air here at the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. And a congratulatory note going out to both Ray Young for her 1,000th point tonight and to the Dansville Ladies Mustangs for wrapping up the Livingston County Division I crown outright here tonight. Final score tonight from the Corral in girls basketball. The Dansville Lady Mustangs 76, the LeRoy Acton Knights 20. Good night, everybody.